Today we're going to finish lesson 8.1 about circles and circumference. So this is part 2. And today we're going to talk about semicircles, which if you look at my picture here, a semicircle is just a half of a circle. And it says find the perimeter of the semicircle region. Well, we've been finding circumference, which is the distance around a full circle around the outside. And we're just going to go halfway around now. But the thing is, sometimes people do halfway around and they think that's their full answer. But what happens is if they do halfway around, they've forgotten this bottom side here, which is the diameter. So we have to make sure we include that. So I'm going to walk you through this one. You don't have to write this one down. We'll do 2 more after this that you can record in your notebook. So the straight side is 6 meters long. The distance around that curved part is exactly 1/2 of the circumference of the circle that has a diameter of 6 meters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the circumference equals pi times diameter formula, but then I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to divide it by 2. That will give me, let me show you, that's going to give me this part right here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and calculate that right now. So that'd be pi times 6, and then cut it in half because it's only half of a circle. And I would get 9 42/100. So this is what's in green. If I want to get this perimeter, which is all the way around here, I still need to add in this side right here. So I'm going to take the 9 42/100 and add 6 to it. My answer for the perimeter would be 15 42/100 meters. So now we're going to do 2 together. These I'd like you to write down so you have samples for you. I kind of made my own formula. I don't know that people really use this as a formula, but pi times diameter divided by 2. That gives you the curve. And then if you add the diameter back on, you will have your entire perimeter for your semicircle. So we're going to do this first one. So if you want to draw a semicircle, that would be a diameter of 2 feet if it were a full circle. And what we're going to do, we're going to start with doing the pi times diameter and then divide it by 2. So numerically, that would be 3.14 times 2, and then divide it by 2, which comes out to 3.14. So that right there, as I said before, is your arc. So that is the curved part right here. So that's not a complete answer because now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and we need to take that and we need to add the bottom side on. So plus 2 more. My final answer would be 5 14/100 feet. Okay. So that's my first one. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. All right. So we're going to do the same thing over here for this one. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the arc first. So we're going to do, I'm having issues here typing. We're going to go ahead and do 3.14 times 7, pi times diameter, but then we're going to divide it by 2. I'm going to grab my calculator and type it in. And I get an answer of 10 99/100. Now remember, this answer right here is simply this part of the shape. So I haven't made it all the way around. I don't have the full perimeter yet. What do I need to do to get that full perimeter? I need to add this side up here, the 7, onto my total. So plus 7, and I would get a grand total of 17 99/100 centimeters. So this is how you can find the perimeter when you have a semicircle. So half of a circle. You don't just divide by 2. You also have to add that side in that sometimes people forget about. Today I'm going to have you practice doing everything that we've done with circles. So identifying radiuses, identifying lady diameter, finding circumference, and also now finding perimeter for semicircles. Your assignment today is going to be worksheet 8.1. You may print that worksheet off at home, or you can do the problems in your homework section of your notebook. Either is fine, and we will be checking this tomorrow.